So coming to the lists, I was trying to show the main thing that is very much required in ServiceNow. See, uh, ServiceNow actually stores the data as as a records in every table. So everything is a record inside ServiceNow, whether it is an incident record or a problem record or any configuration record that we're doing. Everything is stored as a record inside a ServiceNow database. So we have to have, find everything as part of a database. So all of these fields that you're seeing are basically the columns in the database. And these things are the rows or the records. These are the rows inside the database. So uh, you can take it as a simple SQL database, but some of the things are differently designed. They are ServiceNow proprietary. So you cannot run SQL queries inside ServiceNow. You have other APIs to do that, but many of them are very easily available. You can just select some of the configurations, change some of the configuration settings, or drop downs. You can try to find your required data. So to do that right now, I'm giving you one example how we can actually filter out the data. So currently we have 69 records inside this particular incident table. So these are
All
all
these
of the records.
69 items are you only created, right?
No, no.
Okay.
These came out of the box, and I only created this one yesterday
Okay.
and these two.
Okay,
So
but
out of
when
the
I check,
box,
yeah, my system, when I click on this incidents, I am getting only one incident.
only one incident. You probably have to click on over here, click on all, or you might not have logged in as a system administrator. These two things are possible.
Yeah, when I check all, I'm getting 67.
Yeah,
Okay.
so 67 are by default out of the box. So probably what you had opened is when you type incident on the left hand navigator,
Hmm.
you might have clicked on open or resolved. This will apply a filter after this all, which
Okay.
says active true. So right now I'm seeing 41. So this is the filter that I'm trying to show you right now. If you click on all, you will see every record that you have,
Hmm.
and then you can apply a filter further on to filter out the records that you want. So let's say I want let's say my manager comes up and ask me, okay, Gaurav, find out mm, the incident that are in closed state. Give me the incidents, all the incident or the list of the incident that are currently closed and not in open and not in new state, any of the state. So the main filter I will apply is I will click on this funnel icon. This is a filter icon, and I can select the drop down and select the name of the field that my manager has given. So I will select state, and state from the drop down I will select is, because I want all of this incident which have the state is equal to closed. If I select is not, it will be opposite of that. Is one of, and all these things I will tell you later on, but let's just find all of the incident that have state as closed. So if you click on state is closed and click on this run button, this will run the filter and filter out all of the incidents that you have in your incident table, and show you only those incidents that have closed state. So this is one thing that you can apply filter, and you can also see this filter or read this filter, which is saying after all you have applied a filter which says state is equal to closed. So this is one thing. And the same filter you can apply in one or two ways. You can use this funnel icon to apply the filter or remove the filter. Let's say I want to remove the filter right now, and so the shortest thing I can do is so the fundamental thing I can do is I can click on this funnel icon and I can click on this X to delete this particular filter and run again. This will now remove this filter and give me all of the data, all of the records that are there. These are unfiltered record. They don't have any filter. And one thing I can do is same kind of filter I can apply over here. But let's just try to apply one more filter, which says give me all of the incident that are having the priority as one critical. So can anyone tell me how can we filter out these records which have priority as one?
So you can click on one critical, right click, And show matching.
Yes, show matching. Uh, so who was that? Can you, before saying, can you please give us the name also? So yeah, this is a very good thing. Uh,
Abhishek.
Abhishek. Okay. Thank you, Abhishek, for that. So after applying the filter from this filter funnel, there is one more method you can do the same thing is, if you want to put up a filter, you can directly right click on that particular value. Let's say I want to apply the filter on the priority field, and in the priority field I want the values or all the states that have priority as one critical. I can right click on this and I can click on show matching. If I click on show matching right now, it will apply the filter very easily and in a very short time for me, which says priority is equal to one critical, and it will now show me all of the records that are of priority one. So
And if you click on filter, it will show the condition also.
yes, correct. So if you now click on the filter icon or expand it, you can see priority is one. That's the same thing that we've done from, selecting the filters, clicking on the drop down and then selecting these values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the same thing we have done in a very short time using the right click button and doing a show matching. So the same thing, let's run it right now. Remove the filter and run. Right now we're back to the all of the records without the filter. And let's say I have this particular filter applied which says priority is equal to one. So if I want to remove this filter, uh, I can just either click on this all. I don't have to go again and again on filter icon and then click on this X button. Either I can click on this all. It will remove the filter that are after this particular keyword all. So, and if I remove this particular condition, if I click on this particular greater than icon, so it will remove the next condition ahead of this. So these two are the same things. Let me click on this. So it will remove the next condition, and click on this. It will remove the condition and give me all of these. So let me apply one filter which says priority is equal to one critical and state is equal to closed. So my manager comes up and asks me, Gaurav, please apply this particular filter which says, give me the records which are priority one and were actually closed. So I will find out priority from this particular field and select the priority, actual priority, which is one. And the condition I can put up is state is equal to closed. So these two filters, the and condition will actually apply. I hope you are very much aware of and or conditions, which says and will include or satisfy both of the conditions, and or will be okay with satisfying any one of the condition. I will show you how this thing actually works. So this particular filter is saying, show me all of the records which have priority one and state is equal to closed. So right now we only see 11. But if I give me a second, please. Yeah. mm, Instead of doing an and condition, uh, so this is saying all of these conditions must be met. This should also be true and this should also be true. If I remove this and condition and run it, so I will see 28 records because it is showing me only priority one critical. But if I apply an or condition which says the same condition, let's say priority is one or state is closed, so this will try to satisfy any of these conditions. So if any of these conditions is found to be true, it will return the record and it will show you the list of those records. So it will show you all of the records which have priority one also, and all of the records which does not have priority one but they are in closed state. It will also show you all of the records which are not in closed state but also have the priority one critical. So let me show you. This will try to satisfy any one of the condition. So we now have 21 records, and you can see the condition is saying priority one critical or state is equal to closed. So it is showing me all of the records which is satisfying any of these two conditions. And you expand this and you say it is now not saying all of the conditions must be met. So this is how the or condition works. And the same thing we can actually do is we can, okay, to remove this condition, I can click on this greater than icon, it will remove the next condition, or I can click on this all, it will remove all of the conditions and give me all the records. So this is one thing. Let me apply this one filter by using the shortcut.
So
So
if you want to add this particular filter to the favorites, how can we do that?
yeah, we can definitely do that. Let me add some filters which says priority is equal to 1. So this particular thing is added, and now you have this particular save button. So instead of running, you can actually save this filter. Yeah, and give it a name as P1 incidents. And this is visible to me or everyone or the group. So you can make it visible to anyone you want. And this is now saved. You can actually save this filter, and this one is done. And you can select this filter from here, which says P1 incident, which we recently created. So if you want to directly apply this particular filter, let's say you are on this incident form showing you all of these incident, you can select this hamburger icon, go to your filters, and you can click on this particular filter. It will show you all of those incidents. The filter is already applied. This is very helpful creating a favorite filter when you have a lot of filtered things. Let's say a big filter you're running. Let's say this one is running, and this one is running, and this one is also running. So let's say priority is 1, state is closed, and category is equal to hardware. So you have to use this filter a lot of times. So you can actually save this filter and give it the name. Let's say my company filter, right? And you can save it. And so whenever you're coming on the incident form, let's say you're coming from here and clicking on all, so whenever you want to apply, you can just go here and select the filter and click on your filter, and your big long filter will be applied. You don't have to apply it again and again. So this was one thing, applying the filter or filtering the fields from the records. If I remove them one by one, it will remove the condition one by one to the right, from the right side of the condition builder. So yeah, coming to this, one shortcut was right clicking and doing show matching. This will actually show you all the records which are matching this particular condition, which says one critical. The other thing you can do is filter out. So let's say my manager comes up, says, Gaurav, give me all of the incident records that does not have the priority 1 and can have any other priority but 1. Or instead of 1, show me all of the records that have the priority other than 1. So I will try to build this particular filter. Priority is 2, priority is 3, priority is 4. That's not a good way of doing it. So I will say priority is not critical. So it will show me all of the records that does not have the priority as critical. So 3, there are 5, there are 2, everything will be there but 1. And the filter is saying something like this, is not equal to 1 critical. So this is one way you can do this particular filter. Go to go to filter funnel, filter condition builder, and priority is not critical. This is one way, removing this condition right now. And the one thing you can do is right click on this and do a filter out. So if I want to filter out this particular value from all of the records where the priority field, I can just click on this. It will be the same thing. If I click on filter out, it will say, give me all of the records where priority is not equal to 1 critical or priority is not equal to null. This is more robust because sometimes you might have the priority as an empty priority. There are sometimes, but yeah. So it is saying priority is not 1 or priority is none. That is, it is empty or null or something. Give me all of these records. So it will run. It will give you same 41 records, and the same thing Even you can try to remove this particular thing and run again, you will get it same 41 records. So one thing was show matching, other thing was filtering out. This is very much used in day-to-day basis, day-to-day life. You want to filter out something, you can just directly click on it and do show matching and do filter out. So one thing you can do it this way. And second thing you can do is, let's say I'm here on the list, so I don't want to use this condition builder or the filter funnel icon and select state is equal to close or something like this. No, I don't want to do that. And instead of, what is the other way I can do is I can directly write in this particular state field. So if you're not able to see this search icon or this search field, you can click on this magnifying glass and you will be able to see the search field from the list, and you can just directly type your value, the field value you want. So I want all of the incident that have state is equal to closed. So I can type closed over here and either hit enter, or yeah, hitting enter is only there because run is not there. So this will give me all of the state, uh, all of the incident where the state is actually closed. So instead of building the filter from here, I have just write the exact value in that particular field, and I got my records, 28 records. Let's say I can search for a short description which says which says keyboard. So I will try to find all of the incident record in which short description contains the word keyboard. So I can go here, I can type this thing, short description contains keyboard. I can run this filter and it will give me all of the record which says short description contains keyboard. So if you open this, this is saying short description contains keyboards, and that's how we can also do this. So star asterisk will actually find something inside that particular field value. So if you're trying to give it a word, it will try to find that particular word. So let's say I'm back on the all and I'm trying to find all of the incident that contains the keyword my. So if I hit enter right now, I see 16 records. 16 incidents are like this, which contains the keywords my. So that's how one thing that you can do is star this. And if you directly type this as my without the star, what it will do is it will try to find the incident records that starts with this keyword. Short description starts with this, short description starts with this my PDF docs are all logged and my disk is having still. So if you apply the star asterisk signature, it will find this particular keyword everywhere inside the value of this particular field. But if you remove the star, it will only find it from the start. Similarly, if you put it somewhere at the end, so uh, the file starts with this, or let's say file, yeah, this also saying this thing contains. So one filter you can apply is let's say short description starts with something, which is short description starts with my, and you can actually find it. And other thing you can do is a short description ends with file. So you can find out this particular filter which says this particular incident is having the short description which is ending with this particular keyword, which is file. So the shortcut you can apply is percentage file. So when you're in your all records without any filter, you can type this particular thing, ends with file, right, or ends with my. If I try to find any of the record which is having short description that is ending with my keyword, I probably not be able to find anything. Yeah, we don't have any incident record which is having a short description that is ending with my. So these filters you can try and play around with your data inside your particular instance. So there are a lot of things. Let's say short description starts with, ends with, contains, does not contain. So give me all of the records where the short description does not contain the keyword my. So it will remove all these that contains the keyword my and give you all of the keywords that does not contains my. So this is the shortcut exclamation asterisk and the keyword, actual keyword. You can build the filter from the condition builder also. This filter does not contain the keyword my. So you can try to see all of these is will try to give you the exact match. So I can say the short description is my. So we might not be able to find anything which contains the exact short description, nothing less, nothing more. So we don't have anything which have short description, only my. So you can try to find it something like this, which says my keyboard is not working, or yeah, copy this and directly paste this. It will mean the same. This will mean the same thing like starts with, and if you put up an equal to mark, this will say short description is equal to this whole text. So you can try to find this. Similarly, you can find it using numbers or any of the field you can apply your filter on. So applying filter is very much necessary. Let's say I want to find an incident which says the record number is 3, INC 001003, and I hit enter. It will give me all of the incidents. What, we don't have any incident tree? We, oh, we don't have an incident tree, sorry, but we have 90003. So if I try to find an incident with a number, exact number, I can do it with this particular filter. Why? Oh, I applied 000. It is actually 00 only. My bad. So you can, find an incident with this particular number. You can try to do this starts with, or even contains, not this slash, sorry, even contains, or even any of the number. Let's say an incident number contains 9003. You can hit enter and you will get your particular incident. So I hope you got it very well right now, that how we can use starts with, end with, contain, does not contain is. And give me all of the incident record that have assignment group as empty. So let's just go to assignment group is nothing, right? Assignment group is empty, and if I run right now, it will give me all of the incident record which have assignment group as empty. So we have 29 incident record where assignment group is actually empty, right? And the very much required or the important filter which we will be using a lot in ServiceNow is sort by, created by. So let's say created, give me all of the incidents that were created today or yesterday. Let's say we created 2 yesterday, right? So give me all the incidents that were created yesterday. So we created these 2 incidents yesterday, right? Similarly, your manager can come up to you and ask you for the reports. Okay, give me all of the incidents that were created last week or something like this. So you can select this week or last week, and you can actually select last 15 minutes ago, current, this 90 days, and all of these days. So let's just try to select the incident that were created last month if we have some. So no, we have nothing created on last month. Let's just try to find the incident that were created in last 90 days. Yeah, we have these. So we are now able to see all of the incidents that were created in this particular time frame, created on last 90 days. These are the incidents. This contains all of the incidents that were created yesterday also, these 2, and all of the incident that were created between, within this 90 days. You can use these filters and apply these filters. You can choose a specific date also. Let's say I want to select yesterday's date, which says 14 of May. So give me all of the incidents that were created on this specific day. So you can see this one. How it is actually filtering is, so there are a lot of fields, or you can say columns, but we say fields. Yeah, they are actually columns because they're standing here. So one thing you can change or apply the personalization is you can click on this gear icon which says personalized list, and add or remove whatever fields you want to actually see over here. Let's say I want to remove assignment and assignment group. I can click on this assign to and assignment group. I can bring them to the left. I don't want them on this particular screen. So I also want to remove the category field, and I also want to remove no, nothing else. I want to bring created and created by to the right side. So these are the available fields. These are so many fields on this particular incident form that are available. You can see them on this particular list view. I bring created to the right and also bring created by to the right. So these two I have bring and I have clicked on OK. And you see my list will now change. There is no assigned to or assignment group over here in this particular list. And there are two new fields added, which is created and created by. So this particular setup or the alignment of these fields is specifically for you, the user who have logged in. So they will not be applied to other users who are seeing this. So they can also log into their instance and use this gear icon to personalize their particular list according to their needs. Let's say I only want to see these 4 fields. Remove everything. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only want to see these 6 fields. So my list will now be containing only these 6 fields. I can personalize my list however I want to. And you can apply one of the filter. Let's say your manager comes up to you and asks, give me all of the records that were created yesterday. So yeah, we have applied the filter like this. So all of the records created yesterday. I will quickly apply it right now also. And give me an order. So you can also group by, you can also filter out or order these things. So you can sort in ascending order or descending order, however you want to. So if you click on sort Z to A, you will see in the particular format that this particular incident was created 24 hours ago, and this one was created, yeah, it is saying hours, but yeah, at 1954, that one was created at 2011. And if you remove this filter and click on this again, now it will do it as a ascending order, smaller to bigger. So yeah, recent to the last one. So if you click on all again and you directly click on this sort Z2A, you will see them in this particular format, the ones that were created recently and the ones that were created the last very old incident. So the date is 9/12/2023. You can apply this filter. This is, you can go to the first page and you can navigate to the next 20 records. By default, the incident list will give you only 20 records to see. This is for the ease of visibility and also on the ease of performance on the instance, because loading so many records at the same time will be will impact performance of the instance also. So by default, ServiceNow has given you to only see 20 records. So if you want to, you can instead of doing this sort A to Z, you can directly click on this particular field. So you can just click on this arrow icon, only left click, sort in descending order, click again, sort in ascending order. This will change the order. You can directly click on it and it will change the order. Similarly, you can do the same thing for updated field. Let's say now sorted this updated in the descending order, latest to the oldest, and now oldest to the latest. So 2015, 2016, all of these. So that's how you can apply the sorting filter to it. And similarly, you can apply the sort filter for the number. These are now filtered by the number. I hope you understand. So this is how you can actually apply the filters and how you can personalize the list. So one thing I want to quickly cover up right now is moving ahead from this topic of applying filters. Please play around with these filters in your own instance. You can try to imagine any of the